personally, what was that feeling like? Because Coach Landry was a part of this organization, was the head coach at the time, and he brought you in. He's the one that drafted you. What was that feeling like?
Well, first of all, Coach Landry, my dad, who was my hero now. My dad's my hero, man. He's a minister and he's a roofer. And he worked hard, man. But he loved the Dallas Cowboys. He even wore that fedora hat, like Tom Landry used to wear. And we used to always talk about going to a game one day because we played. We lived in Miami and wanted to go see the Dolphins and everything. Talk about going to the game, but of course we never could afford a game. But we always would watch the game. And back then, the Cowboys were on the TV all the time, so we would always watch, man. So to get drafted, and my sister told me a long time ago, when I first got to college, you're gonna get drafted by the Dallas Cowboys. Just because that was Dad's team, and I just lost my dad my senior year in high school. So you're gonna get drafted by the Dallas Cowboys, and I thought it was just talk. But I found out actually when Coach was talking, Jimmy was talking to me right before the draft. He said, "Listen," he said, "I know what you're doing with graduating early and trying to have some kind of control and say in where you go." He said, "But Dallas is thinking about drafting you." He says, "And if they do, none of that, we're not going to play any of those shenanigans." And he told me then, he said, I got a very good oil buddy friend of mine that's about to buy the Dallas Cowboys, and I may be joining you.
Wow. That early on. Huh.
He told me that, yeah, right. While I was getting drafted, he told me that then. He told me that, and I guess it took a year for them to buy it, and so Tom Landry and them drafted me, and of course I got here, man, and yeah, that was something, dog, to see that when you first got here, man. First of all, it was Tom Landry, you know what I mean? It was great Tom Landry, man. Yeah. Tom was a god, everywhere, and to come in and to see Too Tall, to see some of the guys that I saw in the locker room, Randy White.
Yeah.
I was blown away with that. Tony Dorsett, Tony, all those guys, man. I was blown away with that.